They call me Yellow Skinned Wacky Man. But I prefer the Creeper.
New York. I mean Gotham City. Home of the Batman. Also home to this guy. The Creeper made his first appearance in Showcase number 73 on April 1968. Showcase was a comic book anthology that a lot of DC characters we know today made their debuts, like The Flash, Adam Strange, Rip Hunter, Hawk and Dove. The Creeper was created by comic book legend Steve Ditko. You know Steve Ditko, the co-creator of Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, and who also has penciled so many characters on both the Marvel side and the DC side. In Showcase number 73, we are introduced to Jack Ryder, a fired Gotham television host / investigative reporter. After getting fired for being an asshole to most of his guests on the show, he found work in security. His first task was to rescue a scientist named Dr. Yates, who is being held by mobsters. Ryder finds out that the chief mobster is holding a costume party and buys himself a costume. This dude puts a costume on the fly. I mean, look at this guy. Red boots, red gloves, and a green wig with some fluffy hair thing he uses as a cape or something. He also paints his face yellow while wearing yellow tights. So Ryder tries to gain entry into the party, but he didn't have an invitation, so he sneaks in instead. Yeah, he then gets caught by security because of course they were checking people into the party, and they would have noticed checking in a guy wearing an absurd costume such as Ryder's. Ryder fights off the security guard while getting stabbed in the process, and manages to punch one of them through a secret door, which was where the mobsters were keeping Dr. Yates. You know the story. Evil guys kidnap scientists for his breakthrough research so they can use it for evil. In a role reversal, Dr. Yates saves the bleeding Jack Ryder by injecting him with a serum that will give Ryder a healing factor, and inserts a special device into Ryder's wound that will allow Ryder to instantly change his clothes anytime he wants. What? So after saving Ryder's life, Dr. Yates burns down his lab, but at the same time the security guard that Ryder fought off woke up and shot Dr. Yates. Jack Ryder, you should be fired from this job too.
You're fired. You're fired.
Ryder punches the security guard and realizes that the serum that was injected in him also gave him super strength. Ryder fights more security guards and escapes. Using his new changing clothes power, he switches back to his regular clothes. Then goes back to the party and sees the cops have arrived, but the mobsters were playing the victim. Noticing this, Ryder then switches back to his costume, sneaks back into the house, fights the goons, while at the same time getting called the Creeper by the same goons. He beats the goons and tips the police. Ever since then, the evil underworld of Gotham City has put a bounty on his head, and thus, the Creeper is born. But just like any other comic book character, his origin story has been reworked. I gotta tell you, his origin story was ridiculous, but man is this guy funny. The way he interacts with other superheroes of Gotham will crack you up. Like the way he works with Batman. Batman was one of the Creeper's first team-ups. It's like a more tame Joker crime fighting with Batman. Batman just stands there while the Creeper tells funny or horrible jokes and laughs maniacally. If you want to read more about the Creeper, go and read Showcase number 73. It's the original origin of the Creeper. Read Justice League Dark 23.1. In that issue, the Creeper's origin is that of a Japanese demon. Read Beware the Creeper number 1. It's a reboot of the character published by Vertigo Comics, which is owned by DC. But if you guys really want a good laugh, go and watch The New Adventures of Batman, episode 23, Beware the Creeper. This time the Joker tries to kill Jack Ryder, but in the process, turns him into the Creeper.
Let's show the folks at home what really happened 7 years ago. I'll be Batman, you be me.
Creeper then goes after the Joker and falls in love with Harley. A very funny episode in which the Joker realizes that he is not the most insane person in Gotham City. A must watch for any Batman fan.
Baby, on you even garbage looks good.
Go away.
Sadly, DC doesn't use the Creeper as much. Only a few cameos here and there, or most of the time he just appears as Jack Ryder. One day, Creeper, you get the much needed respect that you deserve. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you're interested in knowing more about the Creeper, or as he likes to call himself, Yellow Skinned Wacky Man. Leave a comment below or subscribe, and until next time, aloha.